After a year of rehabilitation following a motorcycle accident in 1990, David Lee reached a crossroad in his life. Doing nothing was not an option. David decided to start wheelchair racing as a form of exercise and rehabilitation. In 1992, David entered his first race, and when he crossed the finish line, David was hooked. He finished last, but the key was that he finished. During the next 7 years, he won several marathons and graduated to triathlons, and competed in Canada 4 times from 1995 to 1999. But tragedy would strike again. While training for Ironman New Zealand, David was struck by a car, breaking several ribs, destroying his left kidney, and again fracturing his spine. After months of rehab, David persevered and continued racing hand cycles. But not for long. David's spine eventually collapsed, forcing him back to the hospital. To make matters worse, that surgery failed 4 months later. He had to go back for more extensive surgery on his now twice fractured spine. More rehabilitation ensued, but that wasn't stopping David. Since 2006, he has completed the $1 Million Challenge ride from San Francisco to La Jolla, which consists of 620 miles in 7 days, while raising money for the Challenged Athletes Foundation. He is the only athlete using a hand cycle to do so, all 5 years. In 2007, David competed in the Challenge Alaska and Redlands Bicycle Classic, taking first place in each race. That same year, David also took third place at the Hand Cycling World Championship in France. This led him to earn a spot on the 2008 USA Paralympic cycling team. David has served as a role model for people of all abilities by recently volunteering as a cycling coach to the Wounded Warriors at Camp Pendleton. David also was a developer for a new parachute wetsuit to help increase the technology available to para-athletes. In August of this year, David completed Ironman Canada in 12 hours, 48 minutes, and 43 seconds, becoming the first athlete using a wheelchair to ever do so. It was also completed within all of the time requirements and without outside assistance, an Ironman first. And now David hopes to start triathlon camps to help other athletes rise to complete their own athletic goals. And now we want to welcome David Lee into the Athletes with Disabilities Hall of Fame.